The unmistakable view from a bluff overlooking Phoenix, Arizona. The Giants take on the Diamondbacks. Next on the show. Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, it's been a fairly even series so far. Home sides wound up taking two of the first three. You figure this one could go either way.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. Johnson is on the mound to face them. His greatest challenge in this one will be avoiding the long ball. He's going to be staring down a game, but it'll be imperative that he keeps the ball in the ballpark. Angel Pagan will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today. And underway from the desert as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken here for ball one.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Here's the 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a swing and a high pop out that looks to be headed beyond the pitcher's mound. And this is taken in for out number one. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound. And with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Joe Panik will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of one run. And here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Barry Bonds will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the one-out single. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Reyes on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. It's the Giants nothing. Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. They'll match up against a guy who authored a perfect game back in 2012, veteran right-hander Matt Cain. And there you see, look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Jose Reyes will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Jose Reyes.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Nate Walker will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Ice cream.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Good start to the inning here as back-to-back singles have him in a good position to push across that first run of the afternoon.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, hard to start a ball game much better than this. 3 batters, 3 hits. Now you've got the bases loaded, nobody out, cleanup hitter coming up, and one worried manager in that opposing dugout right now.
Number 3 will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Definitely not what you want to do there. Hitting into an infield fly rule with the bases loaded and nobody out? Wow, what a waste of a great RBI opportunity.
David Lee will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And there's ball 1. Ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Boy, that's just a nice pitch right there with the bases loaded. He gets an infield fly out of it for a big second out, and now he's given himself a much better chance to get out of this mess.
Number 30 digs in now with a chance to do a little damage and give his club the lead in the early going. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Can't afford to get overconfident on the mound. You've gotten 2 of the 3 outs you need here, but this is still a very dangerous hitter. You're not out of the woods yet.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now. 2-0. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from that coming true.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. And this has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Here's the full count offer. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it deep down the right field line. And this is going to stay fair as it hooks inside the right field foul pole for a home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, how about this for a first-inning outburst? They've come right out and really handed this guy his lunch on the mound. And that's going to wind up being a first-inning grand slam. Wow. You know what? They may not be done.
Gary Cox will get his first opportunity now with 2 away and the bases empty here in the home half of the first. And that misses for ball 1. Back to the drawing board now for that man after the grand slam.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that absolutely killed him.
Here's a 1-0. And that misses 2-0.
Boy, it's just not very often that you can put it to a guy like this early on. I mean, they've got him on the ropes here in the very first inning.
Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Oscar Hernandez will get his first opportunity now, as he'll become the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs in already. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Hence, it's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Buster Posey will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
Here we go, guys!
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Now you have to figure he's going to be pretty relaxed out there on the mound. His guys struck for 5 runs in the first, and you know that's music to any starting pitcher's ears.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
2-1 now.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Swing.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Hunter Pence will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Put your right glasses on.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat, considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Casey McGee will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Randy Johnson will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Catcher, Randy Johnson.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher. That won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. Probably take it anyway.
Jose Reyes will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Fouled straight back, and a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. Ball 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Out in front of the curve that time, as this is in the air toward fairly deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
And you know, these guys already have 2 home runs in the game, and they darn near just got their 3rd one here. But that ball just kind of ran out of steam just shy of the wall.
Nate Walker will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Let's get it going, D-back.
On Kane bringing the fastball now as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. To Crawford for one. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Michael Lee will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
Look out, 2-0 now.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
And this is something we've seen before. He'll be sailing along, then all of a sudden his control will completely desert him. Not sure if that's a physical deal or a mental deal, but either way, it's not a good sign.
Number 3 will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now a slider from Kane. It gets him ahead. No balls and a strike.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco.
Come on, Diamondbacks!
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Shut him down now.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether. The
1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So one gone here in the San Francisco third. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Oh, yeah.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
When you're down by 5 runs, you pretty much know you're going to see a lot of strikes. I mean, pitchers don't feel compelled to do a whole lot of nibbling when they've got that big of a cushion. How is he not pulling the trigger?
Matt Cain will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And he comes with the curveball, but this is grounded foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control, 1-2. Tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. David Lee makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, David Lee.
Low for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, a tough play. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there.
Wow, and this very easily could have been extra bases down the line. But you see the quick reactions as he dives to his right to get it, and then he shows off that good arm by getting up to throw out his man.
Number 30 will get another shot. Off to a good start with the grand slam his first time around. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
Come on, Diamondbacks!
And that misses 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Let's go one more time, baby! Here we go!
Up high, 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Here we go.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And this ball will be chopped foul. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Let's go, D-Bag!
Full count offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Come on, no!
That's a good pitch right there. Inside part of the plate. Just too tardy of a swing to get the hands through the zone. And as a result, it's just a little humpback liner and an easy out.
Gary Cox will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
Here we go!
Fouled back. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. And this will be fouled away. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. A good inning there for Matt Cain, trying to keep his club in it, down 5-0. Angel Pagan will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Center fielder, Angel Pagan.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. One strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Go.
1-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Joe Panik will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
You gotta strike him out.
First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A little bit outside, 2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Barry Bonds will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And that's dead center for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ryan Vogelsong is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Oscar Hernandez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Catcher, Oscar Hernandez.
Eight, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball one. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Randy Johnson will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Giving chase for Pagan and Pence, but this is going to get through all the way to the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Boy, he just basically went up and tomahawked that thing. Take a look at where this pitch is. That's not an easy pitch to stay on top of, but somehow he managed to do it, and now he's standing out there on second base right now as a result. Well, he should be laughing about that one.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The early hit total about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and late reactions, and they got him.
Yeah, not a real heady base running move right there. He's got thoughts of going to third, and then he thinks better of it, and by then he's a dead duck out there trying to make it back to second.
5 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Not close. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase him.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1.
Now the pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Nate Walker will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 1 left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Buster Posey will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. A look at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Casey McGee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another try at 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Michael Lee will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Come on, Marco. Here we go.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it one away.
This is not normally the kind of swing you associate with a good hitter like this. I mean, he's caught reaching for a pitch that he really has no business swinging at, and that becomes a very easy out.
Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. David Lee waits on deck. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye, but in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
David Lee will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
All right, David.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
The 1-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around third and being waved on home. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, you know, we always talk about leadoff walks coming back to hurt you, but rarely do they come back to hurt you quite so quickly. This is a ball club that can strike at any time, and they get a quick one right here with that RBI triple.
Number 30 will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Runner away from third. Now the pitch. In the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate, and that'll keep the runner at third. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Here we go.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A man at third with one away. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And it is a run.
Well, never mind needing the sac fly to drive you in. That pitch is just nowhere close to the strike zone, so after the triple, he's able to come in and score on the wild pitch.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Gary Cox will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. One there, back to first, but it's right over his head. Oscar Hernandez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Come on!
2 out here and a runner at second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Brandon Belt will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right.
And the 2-2 is taken the other way on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Brandon Crawford will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Right, just settle in.
Now batting.
And you want to talk about being on top of your game? This is the first base runner that he's allowed since way back in the very first inning. He might not even remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Norichika Aoki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Norichika Aoki.
A look at Crawford. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike.
Man, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Cox is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Angel Pagan will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for San Francisco. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Javier Lopez will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Randy Johnson will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
Strike called, 2-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And he's retired here, one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman,
Jose Reyes will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Nate Walker will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front, and before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Joe Panik will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined, so apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Number 3 is there to put this one away, and it takes just one pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Barry Bonds will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled back. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Buster Posey will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Number 3 takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Another guy retired there.
right fielder,
You see his
number
pitching
8,
line to this point. It's
Pence.
phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Hunter Pence will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And I think having that guy on first is taking him totally out of his game.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so concerned. He's got the lead. If that guy wants to go, let him go.
2 out with the man at first. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Dives, and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Michael Lee will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Michael Lee.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Here we go, Michael. Let's go.
Opposite field. High and deep to right. Pence is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Number 3 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Late on the changeup, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting,
David Lee will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One out and a runner on second base.
How about a big inning right here, huh?
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And he's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Number 30 will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ball back up the middle to Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Casey McGee will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that's a great job there of knowing your responsibility at the plate. You're down by a bunch here in the 8th, so you need base runners. That's a good first step.
Brandon Belt will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Getting one going. Here we go. Cardinal.
And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Another 0-2 home. And he misses there. 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You got to wonder if fatigue's becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Brandon Crawford will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ball game.
Ball 1.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
One home now to Crawford. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled straight back. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. he's in a peck of trouble.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Joaquin Arias will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Joaquin Arias.
Now the first pitch, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Well, this is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
Now you see Diamondbacks manager Kirk Gibson out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. Joaquin Benoit is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 53, Joaquin Benoit.
Angel Pagan will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Cox arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Panik.
Joe Panik will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
It's got to be right here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Fouled back. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
A story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard-hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Barry Bonds, we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now, 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Boy, and he's not too thrilled with that call out there on the mound. And you know what? I don't blame him. I mean, have a look where this pitch is. That catches an awful lot of the plate, and I think I'd be mad if I were him.
Buster Posey will stand in. The 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop.
Come on, let's kill this inning.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. D-backs out in front, 7-2. Gene Machi is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Gene Machi.
Gary Cox will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Let's go, Gary.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. Opposite field to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Oscar.
Here you go.
Hernandez.
Let's check this out in show motion. Well, look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
Oscar Hernandez will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
What's up, dude? Look out for the double play!
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Now the 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
A runner at second, nobody out. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, now, don't blow it.
Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it.
Let's get the runner across.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this,
The pitcher.
sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter come on here as the youngster Matt Kemp has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Matt Kemp.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. One and two now as this catches the outer half. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Jose Reyes will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And Posey will look this one in, and the side is retired. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Giants 2. Brad Ziegler will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
29, Brad Ziegler.
And there is Hunter Pence. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Hunter Pence.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
Come on now, let's go.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Casey McGee will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Lee is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Brandon Belt is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Let's go. Cut him down.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Hey, any way you can keep this game alive, you've got to take it. You know, it's just an infield single, but at least you keep that line moving up for one more hitter.
Brandon Crawford will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A runner on first with 2 away.
Got him right where we want him.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, I think this one was pretty much over before it started. That huge first inning rally put this one out of reach right from the get-go.
Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 7-2. So long from Phoenix.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. A reminder that Postcane Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.